A young mother's card is declined. Then the business leader behind her covers the bill. That isn't a promise. It's a time-stamped moment in a Lansing checkout line. If 42 cents stood between your child and a birthday candle, what would you do? Speak up or let the cupcake go? The display reads $37.42. Nora, quiet. Could you take the cupcake off? Voice from behind, I'll cover it, everything. No cameras, no speech. A card, an override. The receipt prints. The cupcake stays, and what follows will test pride, process, and what help should look like. Welcome back, friends. And if you're new here, we'd love to have you. Subscribe for daily real-life stories, and tell us your city and local time in the comments so we can greet you. After a double at Griddle House, Nora James, 27, stops at Richardson Market for basics. Milk, bread, apples, pasta, a small pack of crayons, and one cupcake for Ava's 4th birthday. 2 missed shifts this week after Ava's cold have tightened the budget. Cashier, Kendra, your total is $37.42. Register beep. Conveyor hum. Bills go down first. Then coins from a dented mint tin. The tray still comes up short by 42 cents, the kind of gap sales tax can make. Nora, quiet. Could you take the cupcake off? I'll cover it, everything. The man behind them, Daniel Ruiz, late 30s, charcoal coat, keeps it low-key. No speech. No attention grab. Kendra, to headset, I need an override on 4 for third-party payment. Shift lead, approaching go-ahead. SFX, 2 quick key tones, receipt printer chatters. Procedure, on-screen lower third stores allow third-party payment with supervisor override and guest consent. The POS log records the override. The receipt timestamp locks the moment. The cupcake stays. Daniel, to Ava, gentle big day? 4. AVA serious 4. Daniel, birthdays get cupcakes. Outside, Nora secures Ava's car seat. The cupcake rests on a folded napkin. The man from the line waits 2 paces back. No crowding, no cameras. Daniel, measured. I'm not asking for anything in return. I run Ruiz and Partners on Maple Street. We're hiring an admin coordinator, phones, scheduling, basic spreadsheets. Nora, guarded. You don't know if I'm qualified. Daniel, plain, specific. I watched you track every dollar and still keep your kid's birthday in the cart. That's organization and priorities. If you're interested, it's not a favor. There's a process, a short skills test, a brief interview, 2 references, then a standard background check. I-9/E-Verify on day 1. Benefits after the eligibility period. He offers a cream business card. No pressure, no pitch. AVA, from the seat, Ernest. Is that a job for Mama? Daniel, small smile. If Mama wants to try. Nora, after a beat. When? Daniel. Tuesday, 10 a.m. Ask for me. Business card, Ruiz and Partners, Maple Street. Main line only shown. Calendar invite sent later that evening. Time/redactions displayed. Hiring steps. Skills test. Calendar triage. Email draft. 15-minute interview. Reference checks. Conditional offer pending background. A clear next step. In daylight, with standard checks. No spectacle, just an open door and a way to walk through it. We verified the moment with routine, checkable items. No theatrics. Richardson Market, Lane 4, total $37.42. Tender type credit, 1 authorization, timestamp early evening on a Thursday. Line items match basics noted earlier plus 1 cupcake. Customer name not printed. Cardholder data masked per policy. Entry shows third-party payment override by the on-duty shift lead. Override code and employee ID appended to the transaction record. No split tender. The entire purchase cleared on a single card. Policy check. Store procedures allow a guest to pay for another guest only with cashier confirmation and supervisor override. Verbal consent is required. The payer presents the card directly to the cashier. That is what happened. Witness account, cashier, Kendra. Nora counted cash and coins. Asked to remove the cupcake. The man behind them said, I'll cover it, everything. Kendra called for the override, ran the card, boxed the cupcake, and handed over the bag. No announcement, no filming, no request for contact information. Paper trail, register log, written policy, and a neutral witness all line up. A small gap at checkout, a standard override, and help offered without strings. At Ruiz and Partners, screening is simple and job relevant. No trick questions, just the work. 3 overlapping meetings, 2 rooms available, 1 client call that can't slip. Nora color codes by priority, proposes a staggered sequence, and flags the client call for a same-day slot with a confirmed note holder. Conflicts drop to 0. 5 emails, a vendor billing nudge, a scheduling chain, an internal FYI, a facilities ticket, and a client ETA. She drafts a concise vendor reply, subject line cleaned, due date confirmed. Then buckets items into today, this week, FYI with one-line reasons. Nothing ambiguous, no thread bloat. 2 calls at once, capture names, time zones, and callback windows. Narrator. She repeats spellings, mirrors back numbers, and sets a callback flag on the intake sheet. Errors. None. The brief interview covers shift history, childcare logistics, and how she budgets by week. She provides 2 references, a diner manager and a longtime neighbor, and signs consent for a standard background check. Hiring steps. Reference checks conditional offer letter, title, hours, pay band, background check I-9/E-Verify, start date upon clearance. The paperwork moves at an ordinary pace. 3 weeks later, consistent with background check timelines, Nora receives her start date. Opportunity wasn't luck. It was a process she completed, step by step. Week 1 exposed a basic failure point. New client calls were landing in the break room. The call log showed long ring times and dropped inquiries around lunch. Nora took a legal pad and drew the phone tree, mainline options extensions. She time-stamped each step with a stopwatch, then drafted a 2-step greeting script, identify, route, confirm callback window, and a fallback extension list for peak minutes. PBX changed ticket number 2147 submitted to IT. IVR fix, menu option 2 sales queue. Front desk call sheet V2 posted, date time. Metrics dashboard, anonymized missed call rate 23% in week 2. Average ring time 28 seconds 12s. Voicemail backlog cleared by 4:30 p.m. daily. Second friction point, daycare waitlist. Nora opened the HR portal, confirmed eligibility for the child care stipend at day 30, and scheduled center tours. She uploaded immunization records, signed the pickup authorization, and set calendar alerts, 15-minute buffer before pickup, daily. She didn't try to be the hero. She wrote it down, fixed the route, called the center, and moved on. No speeches. Just a map of the problem, a ticket, a script, and a slot for Ava. Small fixes, measured results. At week 3, Nora sits down for her coordinator check-in. The notes aren't opinions, they're numbers. Attendance logs, 15/15 workdays on time. Average clock invariance plus or minus 2 minutes. Email SLA dashboard. 100% of vendor messages acknowledged same business day. Average initial reply, 2 hours 11 minutes. 0 unresolved past due. Calendar audit. Executive double bookings reduced 6/week 1/week. All external holds tagged with purpose plus dial-in. Travel buffers added to 2 morning blocks. Call routing. From scene 5 missed call rate holding at 23%. Average ring time 12 seconds. Clean intake notes. Clear subject lines. Fewer back and forths with vendors. Keep this cadence. Action items are simple and specific. Publish call sheet V3 with 2 sample scripts. Document the calendar tag standard for the team. Train the fill-in receptionist on the new phone flow. Daniel doesn't mention the supermarket or the checkout line. He hands the agenda to Nora. Daniel, walk us through your call sheet. Nora explains the 2-step greeting, the fallback extension list, and why ring time matters for new clients. People ask questions. She answers with the log open. Daniel listens, takes notes, and lets her finish. Recognition arrives as time on the floor and changes adopted, not applause. The metrics move. The team keeps them moving. 1 year on. A small Lansing kitchen, a lemon sheet cake, and a tray of mini cupcakes Ava frosted herself. 5 candles wait for a match. On-screen lower third. Year, 1 snapshot, anonymized. Probation completed at 90 days, merit increase awarded. Missed call rate holding at minus 23%, double books down 80% plus. Attendance, 98% on time, Benefits. Active at daycare, stable placement. SFX, lighter click. Children's giggle. A short cheer. Daniel, low, to Nora. Back at the register, what did you wish for? Nora, watching Ava take a breath. One good chance. A fair shot to catch up. SFX, breath out. Candles go out. Not a rescue. A door, then work. If you want to help at checkout, keep it simple and private. Ask the cashier if third-party payment is allowed. Some stores require a supervisor override. If that's not possible, buy a small store gift card and hand it to the cashier for the current purchase. Skip filming. Quiet as kinder. Keep the receipt for the shopper if they'd like it. 4 admin job hunting. Practice the work you'll be asked to do. Calendar triage, conflicts, buffers, time zones, and short, clear emails, subject lines, next steps. Track outcomes you can quantify on a resume. Missed call rate 2-3%. Double bookings reduced 6-1 per week. Responses within same business day. Small specific help. Clear processes. Dignity intact. If everyday courage matters to you, like and share this video, and tell us your city and local time in the comments so we can greet you. For more real-life, documentary-style stories each day, subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching.